It's Rhonda. I'm on all kinds of cameras. Anyway, this is our pre-party for Saturday night. Saturday night we do Rhonda Shear Social Hour. And you can find that on www.rhondashearsocialhour.com, or you can go to YouTube, Rhonda Shear TV, and subscribe to my channel, and you can see us live there. Or you can go to Rhonda Shear on Facebook. Anyway, we're calling this the pre-party because we are experimenting to see if we get more viewers and if you would rather see us do our Saturday night show on Thursday night, because we know the kids are back in school and maybe people are going out on Saturday nights again. So we're just playing. Or we just might bring you a whole nother show on Thursday night. You might just see us on Thursday and Saturdays because I'm a ham. Anyway, look at this. You can see me here. You can see me there. How about a little look at Girly Girl? Girly Girl, look in the camera. Girly Girl. Oh, you're smelling because I had a chicken hamburger, huh? I mean, they get so personal, like they get in your mouth. It's very strange. Anyway, welcome everybody. I know this is kind of a surprise show, so many of you did not know that I was coming on tonight, but we're just, again, playing with some new equipment, some new camera equipment, plugging some things. So we really, really want you to go to www.rhondashearsocialhour.com, and we want you to just send us love, send us $20 for a signed autographed picture of me. Or did you all even know that I did a comedy CD? You probably didn't. It's called Bedtime with Rhonda Shear. And this is really cool because in a little bit, I have a very special friend coming on, Diana Jordan, who is an amazing comedian who's been doing this for years, who does incredible talks all over this country, inspirational to women. And we're going to hear more about that. And she and I actually did Playboy together in 1991. We should run a little contest and see if you guys know if anybody out there is listening and watching and you know the name of the 1991 Playboy issue that both Diana Jordan and myself were in, and the name of that particular article, then we'll send you an autographed picture of me. And maybe Diana will do it too, but I can't vouch for her, but definitely I will. So there you go. It's our first little contest. We're going to start running more contests with more free stuff, so you have to really tune in and listen. But if you know the name of the article in 1991 that Diana Jordan and I were in Playboy, not just the article, but the pictorial, then I will send you an autographed picture. There you go. So very excited about tonight. We've got puppies in the house. There you go. There's Sweetie. We've got Girly Girl. I'll take you on a little tour of the house. It's kind of fun. This is this is what I call my Barbie doll dream house. So just to take you on a little, especially when you're in, we've been locked down. My husband and I really haven't left. Van and I haven't left the house really since January. We've really been in because we're both of a certain age. So I'm going to take you into the kitchen. I'm going to show you my freezer. How full is your freezer right now? This is kind of fun to do this on live Facebook. So, okay, here we go. We're going into the freezer. You can see that we definitely like fudgesicles, but a lot of meat, a lot of seafood, a lot of shrimp, but mainly healthy. Like my husband just got all of his blood levels back, and he's like doing really well because we're like eating, well, except for don't look at this potato salad, but everything else is like really healthy. A lot of fruit, vegetables. So we're trying to be good. Anyway, this is our kitchen. There's my husband walking down the hall. That's Van. And, just giving you a little view. We love our kitchen. We just love it. It's like we both love cooking. And hi there, Jerry. Who dat? Your phone is on the couch where I left it. Sorry, honey. This is our pre-party, Jerry, to Saturday night. So it's a very relaxed show. This is my stove. And if you notice, Jerry, for you, I have fleur-de-lis on my back, behind the stove. Isn't that cool? So, hi, Andre. Thank you, Andre. I love this house. It's if you've got to be, we're still quarantining, we would say. We haven't been, I did get my teeth cleaned today. So that's really good. This is my favorite chair in the house. Wait, okay. Look at this. It's like my queen's chair. Isn't that cool? Yes, yes, look at that. But in a second, I'll have like 5 dogs on my head. So join in. We want to hear from you. And we also want to know, again, here's our 2 questions. Do you know the name of the layout that Diana, Jordan, and I were in? I might be getting a little feedback now. But in 1991 in Playboy. And I'm very happy to welcome my friend Diana Jordan. We'll probably run her after. We'll tape her tonight and run her again on Saturday night, since we know that there's not as many people watching tonight because we kind of snuck this show up on you. Let's see, what can I show you? Oh, I know what I can show you. So I'm from Louisiana. Andre and a few other people, Jerry, know that. So one of my favorite paintings, check this out, is I have a blue dog. See that? And it's called City Dog. And I don't know if you can see that, but within the chest of the dog is New York City. And it was a very limited edition. I actually got it in New York years ago. And then I have another blue dog, which I love. Where is that blue dog? Where'd he go? Okay, wait a minute. I know we moved some art around here. This was right after, the storm in Louisiana. And there you go. We will rise again. So, and New Orleans did. I mean, that was, we're still having storms, and that's just part of living in the South. But anyway, just a little backwards looking into the, haven't cleaned up, so sorry, guys, into the living room. And another favorite piece of artwork that a dear friend gave me is my chihuahua. Can you see my little chihuahua? Isn't that gorgeous? The painting on that? I'm not really good with this camera. There you go. It's a great job. Yes. Hello. Got a special place of honor in my house. Oh, and another little, I love art. So this is a really cool artist out of the islands named Jane Wardress. Can you see that? It looks like when you look really close, they're 3-dimensional little people. And they really are like 3-dimensional. So he does a lot of art about love. So anyway, we're playing with our cameras tonight. You guys are helping us, and so we thank you. But we do want to hear from you if you prefer Thursday nights over Saturday night. Is that a better night for you guys than Saturday to hang out with me for an hour and a half? Because, we've been turning our show into a podcast. So we also want you to download the shows. We take out any of the bad audio that could happen on a Saturday night, and we download them into podcasts. So it's the Rhonda Shear Social Hour, and you can hear them any place where podcasts can be heard, everywhere, Apple, every place. So we're very excited about that, and we're really picking up, lots of new listeners, and really want you guys to make sure that you join and like. I really appreciate that. We're trying to build our social following, which we've never put a big push towards before, so we want you to do that. So after I do this tonight, this is kind of cool. I actually have 10 minutes on HSN where I'm going to be selling my brand new Jacquard leopard bra. So that's really cool. And so you can join me right after at 10:22 to be exact on HSN and watch me sell. Oh, there you go. I'm just taking cues from my director. So this is a long shot. Oh, let's see. Okay. You all want to get up here, huh? Okay, we got to get girly girl. Okay. We got to get Sweetie. Nope, Sweetie's not so. We got to get Lexi. All right, there you go. They're very happy. Sorry. This is when you're working your own camera. It's not necessarily the best. But we also have that camera. Hey. So you see my babies? Let's see. So they join me. When I'm on air on HSN, they're like by my feet, and all I can do is hope they don't bark. They usually do, especially in the daytime. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. This one just had surgery, but she's doing really well. Sweetie on the floor. I'm not sure if you can see her or not. She's my old lady. She's like close to 16, and she's 14, and getting a little blind, a little hard of hearing, so she's living in her own little world, but it's all good. And I have two more. Where are the other two? I have Honey Baby and Molly, but they're very snobby, so maybe we'll see them, maybe we won't. So this is fun. Are you guys joining me? Please, please tune in. Because at 9 o'clock, we're going to have Diana Jordan. I don't want you to miss out on her. She's amazing. We go back many years as comics together. She's hysterical. I mean, been on Oprah. I mean, imagine getting that review from Oprah Winfrey, right? One of the funniest people on the planet. We were in Playboy. I think I talked her into that. She's been through some things as a woman that are very inspirational to other women, and hopefully she'll share some of that tonight. And she does these inspirational speeches all over the country, so for women and for men too. We'll find out what she's up to, especially because comics, it's really hard for them to work right now because it's really. I have heard a few people doing some shows, but I just think socially distancing in comedy clubs has got to be very difficult. So, okay, I'm going to put this down. Oh, yes, thank you for putting that up. So on Saturday night, I have the incredible one and only Jason Stewart, incredible actor comic, and Jason has a new show that you can look up called Smothered. And we're going to have he and his comedy partner on both live on Saturday night. So that's going to be a great show. But again, we're experimenting. I've got my flip-flops on, I got my sequin top on, and we want you to let us know if you like Thursdays more than Saturdays. Okay, so, I play this game on Saturday night. It's a little drinking game. You don't have to be drinking. You can have your coffee, your tea, whatever you're drinking. But right now, I'm having a little wine, just a little bit. One glass. Cheers. We often say hair. I may give that up. I may just go to cheers. I'm waiting for the 2021. I hope you guys are doing well in this time period. It's been a rough year, which is why we started this show. But on the other hand, I have to say it's the most fun thing I've been doing in a long time. This is really fun, spending time with you guys, getting to know you all, from you all. Want you to go and check out www.rhondashearsocialhour.com. We're actually, because we're getting like 10,000 views a week, we're starting to use some advertising. So if you want to advertise on our Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time show, go and check out our page. We have listed what it costs. It's not very much to be able to be on a national show, which is getting more viewers every week. What else we have there? We have autographed pictures. We have masks for sale. We have my comedy CD for sale. Just fun things. And also another thing. Okay, here's a little plug. Oh, we have Professor's Cocktail, and that's his puppies. Have you all been knowing? If you know, this is our play pups. But if you know Professor Cocktail, that's his dogs. So he may be a little out of it, but his dogs are perfect. We're going to do a special Halloween show, and we're hoping to get some very special people on. I can't say it till I know, but we have great guests coming up on Saturday night, like amazing guests. I'm very excited and honored that people have all been very more than cooperative and really wanting to come on the show. So both cameras, kind of fun. I'm being my own cameraman over here. My crew is being very loud upstairs. Just saying. We have the Rhonda Shear Film Challenge.
You want to play a game?
Yeah, let's do it. We're going to play a game.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is, but let's see what it is.
We're going to put up a title, and you have to describe what the film is about.
Okay, so we put up the names. Here's the name of the film, Ad Astra. Am I supposed to describe it?
You're supposed to describe what the film is about and who stars in it.
Oh, great.
Just make it up.
Okay, so it's called Ad Astra, starring Ed Asner. Starring Ed Asner, and it's a science fiction film about an asteroid, and it's also an asteroid in an ad agency. So so she's working for an ad agency. Ed Asner's working for an ad agency, and an asteroid falls on the ad agency, and he becomes an alien because he's abducted by aliens. And you've never seen Ed Asner like this. It's an underground film that no one's seen, and it's really cool. It's called Ad Astra, starring Ed Asner about an asteroid that landed on his ad agency and was abducted by aliens. He became an alien, and I don't want to give you the ending.
Okay. You want the real answer?
What?
You want the real answer?
I want the real answer. Yes, this is the real answer to what Ad Astra is. Yeah, let's hear it. It's a science fiction film starring Brad Pitt, Liv Tyler, and Donald Sutherland. An astronaut goes into space in search of his lost father, whose experiment threatens the solar system. I wasn't that off. I wasn't that off. I mean, it had science fiction in mind. I said it. It just that I had a better cast member. I think Ed Asner's better than all, because Ed Asner put a little comedic twist on it. What do y'all think? Come on, I want to hear from you guys. Where's my Jerry in there? All right, so hair. Have a sip of whatever you're drinking. Cheers. I think I may start walking up to my place. Take my seat to get ready to meet, Miss Diana Jordan. And wait, let me show you this picture, Lee. So
I can run to a spot. I have a spot.
here's a picture of, I don't know if you can see this. I should probably do it on the big camera. Can you get a close-up of that?
You don't have the levels yet?
Gene, can you get a close-up of this picture?
Yeah, it's close up. It's up there.
Okay, so this was called Rhonda Shear's Pajama Party. And Joan Fagan is to my right. Diane Ford is next to her. Diana Jordan's to my left. And Suzanne Hughes is to my left. So we performed this all over the place. So it was a very, very cool show with amazing comics way back in the day. I'd love to bring it back. I did it not so long ago here in the St. Petersburg area, but wait to get my cross my leg. Hey, for all my people who like my feet, look, they're bare. Just saying. But don't look closely because I haven't had a pedicure in a while. Hair. Yeah, let's drink to that. Here we go. Here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna come upstairs. Should I come up the main
Come on.
stairs?
Wherever you want.
Come on up. I'm gonna run. I can run a spot if we have to.
All right, perfect. Come on, girls.
You want to throw in a spot?
You want us to run a spot?
I'm gonna go up the back stairs so the girls can come.
Okay.
Comfort, support, confidence. That's what you'll find at rhondashear.com. Shop award-winning intimates, shaping, and apparel in sizes extra small through 3X.
Have you thought about how you're going to make your retirement funds last all the way to the end of your golden years? Well, I have. It's in my 32-step course called Sue Somebody.
People are suing each other for millions of dollars, and you can too. Learn how to make money by pouring hot coffee in your crotch, hiding severed fingers in the meat, stapling your testicle to a bench, and more.
I cover everything in my 32-step course, from the severed finger to the slip and fall to the old sewing needle and the oatmeal. It's everything you need to know on how to sue somebody and get rich quick. And hey, if it doesn't work, my personal guarantee. I even teach you how to sue me, because who's a bigger ass than I am? And I'm telling you, it works. This is my vacation home, my second car, my third wife.
Hey, babe.
I'm not even divorced.
Don't waste valuable time. Call us and sue somebody today.
It's Rhonda and Jason, and we're at the movies reviewing The Blues Brother for USA Up All Night. You know, Jason, I'm finding the action in this film to be absolutely thrilling and exciting. How do you see it?
What action?
Jason, the cars, they're jumping all over the road. They're jumping all over the place. You know, it's like they own the road. I love it.
I guess you haven't been on the 405 around 6, have you?
No, but I have been on the I-5 around that time.
And?
Well, Jake and Elwood just aren't shooting off their guns enough to resemble those drivers.
My point exactly.
Ooh, let's go back to our film for more Midwest driving by Elwood Blues.
What a dork.
Who, you?
In that show. We'll have more clips on Saturday night to show Jason. He looks very different now. He's got a very coiffed, no hair look. But, you know, hair! Okay, wait. Ready?
Hair.
There you go. Wait, I got to hear that one again.
Hair.
I felt a little guilty having a glass of wine on Thursday night. Like my mother's going to pop out and tell me, don't do that. Anyway, I'm not seeing you guys. Are you guys up on screen? I want to hear from you all. There you go. Wait, Andre. Hey, 90s. And you know what, Andre? I'm actually glad that you say 90s because I did Up All Night from 91 to 1998. So I was in the 90s. Gilbert Gottfried started in 89, but I never did the show. I just had 80s hair because I love the big hair look and that I created that character. But the show, the whole time I was on it, and we had hundreds and hundreds of stars on that show. I mean, it's amazing. And also people who worked behind the scenes on that show went on to produce and direct and write. I mean, we really started a lot of people off on a little cable show at the beginning of basic cable, which was like I started in 1991. Basic cable, USA Network was the first basic cable channel, I believe. So anyway, it's very exciting and good memories. And I've been enjoying this show because I've been having some amazing guests on, old friends, which I'm about ready to join in with another old friend. Oh, this is very weird. I have a monitor over here. And HSN right now, guys, has Jessica Simpson on live, and she looks really hot. I mean, she does. So if you want to go back and forth between Jessica Simpson and me, you can. Just saying. Yeah, Jessica Simpson just started back on HSN, and everybody is Skyping from their home. God, those boots are great. They can't be real. Listen to me. I don't know. Oh, I want those boots. Hope my husband's looking. Is that leather? Is that a leather boot? It's a micro suede. Okay, sorry. I'm shopping over here and I'm talking to you guys on there. My favorite USA Up All Night episode is the one from Hollywood, from Glow. All right, Andre, we just had a Glow show on Rhonda Shear Social Hour, and I've been hearing from some of the Glow gals, and we're going to probably repeat a similar show and get some more of the original Glow girls on. I think that's really cool, and that show got so many views. It's really interesting because, again, I want you all to please go to RhondaShearSocialHour.com. Check it out. Watch our past shows. If you want to be the kook of the week, we have this little bit where if you do a crazy bit or crazy talent, kind of like the Gong Show, please write to us. Please send me love letters, pictures. We just want to hear from you guys. Also, I am on Cameo.com. And I don't know if you know anything about Cameo.com. It's a really cool site that started in 2017 and has really just exploded. So they have all kinds of influencers and celebrities and sports people on there. And for a small fee, at least for me, you can basically book us to do a private message just to you or just to a friend. Or you can, it could be a celebration, a birthday. It could be an anniversary, a proposal, your mom's birthday, your dad's birthday. And a lot of people, like Charlie Sheen does them like 20 a day. And Gilbert Gottfried does them all the time. Of course, their fees are a lot higher than mine. But go to cameo.com/Rhonda Shear, and you can see some of the things that I've done before. And there are personal messages that you then own, and you can put them on your social media, and you can show your friends. And I think it's really cool. I mean, I'm getting ready to book a couple of my own personal favorites to send to people. So I think that's a great gift. Instead of the greeting card, being able to send a personal message from your favorite celebrity or sports person. Really, really cool. So check. Oh, we're almost time for Diana. Is Miss Diana on? Okay, let's go to Diana. So we're being informal tonight because I'm going to be on H. Diana.
Oh my God! It's not a flashback.
Well,
Yeah.
Diana, oh my gosh, I will give the intro while you are on. Diana Jordan, my friend who becomes more gorgeous with time somehow, who is a comics comic, who has worked and opened for everybody, who has headlined the comedy circuit.
Everybody knows.
Well, that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole other show.
Listen, wait, didn't you date Robin Williams?
Let me see. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I like the water tepid in the shower. That's all I'll say. That's all.
You like the water tepid in the shower?
If it was too hot, he didn't like it. If it was too cold, he didn't like it. True story. True story. That's what we argued about.
That's hysterical.
That and hair in the drain. That was, and everybody can understand that.
Hair. You said hair. We have to drink.
Oh my God! I didn't even. I broke my pencil. I was so excited. I've been waiting to drink all day. Hair.
Hair. Girl, wait. I have to play hair.
Hair.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, I think there's a hair in our drink.
First of all, I have missed you, and I keep up with you on Facebook. And I love, I showed this picture when it was I think one of the early Rhonda Shear,
Am I in that?
Yes.
Is that me right there?
Is that you?
Oh my
Diane
God.
Ford, Joan Fagan, me and you. And this was one of our early up all night pajama parties.
I got to have one of those.
I know. And
as a matter of fact, fantastic intro I worked 30 years for. And then we can talk about Vegas. Because what happened in Vegas ain't staying in Vegas, baby.
Well, here's what we're going to do. Not only are you on tonight, but we're going to also run you probably this Saturday night again. So, because we know that Saturday night people are used to seeing us on Saturday, but I wanted to have you on tonight. I love your flashing lights in the background, by the way. That is so.
I meant to turn those off. Somebody told me.
No, I like them. No,
like them? Oh, okay.
I like them.
You're like me. The more flash, the bigger the hair, the closer to God, the whole,
So I was also talking.
Okay, wait a minute. Oh my God. I paid $20 for these lights.
I love those lights.
All right, go ahead. Because it's on remote.
I love the purple.
Remote is like weighs one. Anyway,
Diana, are you on cameo.com?
No.
You need to get on cameo.com.
Talking about that.
You need to get on there. You really do. There needs to be
like happy birthday or bar mitzvah or
like Gilbert Gottfried's making a fortune. I'm making not very much, but Gilbert Gottfried's doing really well.
Gilbert Gottfried.
And apparently Charlie Sheen, who doesn't need to money.
Charlie Sheen. Okay. I don't know that we're in that realm, my dear. I hate to tell you.
Oh, look. Tina Slutsky loves you.
Oh, wow. That's so sweet.
All right. Before we get into your esteemed comedy background and Las Vegas.
I'm still trying to figure out how to get the lights on. This is why I need a man. I had a fiance, and I've had 6. I know you've had a few. Because I like the word finance me, but it never worked. I only found millionaires on budgets. I never found anybody do anything for me. Okay.
Billionaires are cheap. They are. I dated one. One time I
used to call millionaire on a budget. In fact, I lived in Fort Lauderdale with him. That's a whole other story.
So wait a minute. How do these women, and I know we're going back before things were politically correct, how do these women get so much money out of guys? No, we know that.
Yeah, that's how they get it, I guess.
No.
I don't know because, it's like I feel like I'm an attractive woman. I'm nice. I'm funny. I'm that's it. That's the problem right there.
Well, you're intimidating.
I'm intimidated. Can you believe that crap still goes on? Why haven't men? I mean, I'm sorry, but I've grown more pairs of balls and had them taken off than.
I know.
You have to in this business. You have to, but it doesn't mean. That's what I loved about your show. Really, I love that. I love on Up All Night, and I love the show that we did because everybody was cute, and we wore pajamas, and we were funny, and we were in Harrah's in Vegas at midnight, folks. Oh my! And what if Van doesn't know about that?
Oh, he does, and he loves it. Diana, why can't we do it again? I think we should do it again. Because I know there's some popular female shows right now, and I actually think it's a better time for us to do it now than then.
I think it is too, because I think we've lived more. I think that there's so much political correctness now. It's like, we fought the fight, we burned the bras. You were smart. I got saggy tits. You made bras. Who won here, Rhonda?
Okay, Diana, there's pictures of your boobs in the 1991 Playboy.
No, that's not.
That's you. I talked you into it, and you did it. You were gorgeous, and those were the most. I was looking at that layout. Is beautiful.
I loved your. Isn't this funny? I remember what you were wearing.
I was wearing something.
Yes, barely. Don't think, folks, that she didn't take a full-length gown and wrap it into where it looked like she'd been shipwrecked on Gilligan's Island for 45 years. I'm going, wait a minute, that was a whole duster when she started out. It was wrapped, it was pulled. Of course, in Playboy, everything had to be. If anybody looks at Playboy, if you look at Playboy, not right this second, but they teach you that, right? You got to pull. Something's got to be pulled.
Yes.
It's the pearls are pulled, or this is pulled, or your hair is pulled. I mean, you have to be. I don't know. I guess Hef figured out that was sexy, and men like that. But
you're right. I never thought about that.
And I remember that gown that I almost wore. I remember I went up to the woman afterwards because I was like dead broke when that came along, as it usually happens. And story of my life. And so I remember I said, maybe I'd like to buy this gown, this beautiful peach silk thing. I said, how much is it? Maybe I'd like to buy that for a keepsake. And she goes, it's $400. That's 1991. What is that in the Smithsonian now? Where the hell is Pamela Anderson on that gown? $400 in 1991? Was that done by butterflies in China? What the hell?
Probably trashy lingerie. I don't know. I didn't want mine. I don't know. I left mine behind.
Playboy owned this. This was Playboy's gown. You know what? Episode. Wait, we have to do an episode some night.
Yes.
And we can get another gal with us of what it's like doing the layout and the room of the clothes. I will just give this tease. Look at my eyes are watering. The clothes that are on a rack, like in cleaners, they go around. Cowboy chaps, contrast panties, right? This drawer, this drawers and drawers. Shoes, size. Clothes. I mean, it's. Honestly, is it like
where did you shoot? Where did we shoot that? Where do we physically shoot that layout?
Well, you did. We both did the Playboy building because I saw you.
That's what I thought.
In the dressing room.
Yeah.
Yes, we were talking about hair color. Hair. And I'm not talking about the hair on my head, but anyway, hair.
Okay, so
Sorry to your brother.
so back in the day, this is our pre-party to Saturday night. Back in the day, Diana and I did Playboy. Diana Jordan and I did Women of Comedy. You know what? I got it right. Women of Comedy in 1991. I actually brought the idea to Playboy, and she was one of my fabulous female comics that Playboy loved because she was gorgeous. And at that time, they were a little bit more sexist. They were like, "You'll never find any beautiful women to do this because you can't be funny and pretty." But anyway, I proved them wrong.
Let's be honest. No, let's be honest, folks. We were the only pretty ones. We really were. Other people go, "Who the hell is that?" And I have no idea who that woman is. Not you, right? But I go, it's like, because, and you can talk about this because if you're a stand-up comedian and you're, let's just use the word attractive, which I hate, because you go from gorgeous, beautiful, it's like the hair gets smaller, right? Gorgeous, beautiful, pretty, attractive, okay. And so if you're funny and you are, let's face it, we were fucking, excuse me, we were very, very, very pretty.
And I don't think any of the other women really did stand up. They kind of maybe stood on a stage once or twice.
Kind of tried, but your pickings were slim, my dear.
Yeah. Well,
So
the only other person who did Playboy before us was Felicia Michaels, but then she won't talk about it anymore.
After.
Oh, after us.
Yeah, because she called me and she said, and she had a fabulous layout. She said, yeah, she said, "Did this hurt your career? I want to know." I said, "No, I was surprised, because I was still just doing stand-up." She had the great shot with the cigar in the bathtub with the bubble. And I thought, the shot I wanted. I wanted to be on a Harley in buttless chaps. Yes, I did. I know my mother passed away, but she's in heaven going, "Oh my God." She's going, "Oi," and she's Southern Baptist. So, but that's what I wanted that, but I didn't get, they go, "We already have the set filled."
Oh yeah. They pick out the set.
I said, "I'm not showing anything below the waist." And Arnie Freitag, was he your photographer? So great.
Yes.
Great. I said, "I'm not showing anything below the waist. That's my rule." And I remember he goes, "Oh, okay." And after like 5 hours, and that's going to be in our episode 2 of the sandbags, the posing, the arching, the leg up, the hand over here. Hold it, hold that. And it's a whole hour film. Hold that. We don't have any film. Hold it. And you're like, you can't walk for 3 weeks. It's like you had a night in Casablanca. And anyway, so by that time you're at the gynecologist. You're just sitting there going, we go, "Are you ready for me now?" And he goes, "How are you still feeling about?" I go, let's just get it over with, for God's sake."
Well, I think you're a natural blonde. They made me, back in the day when there was pubic hair, they sent me into the bathroom.
Is it anymore? Oh.
They sent me.
Wait. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I just read this recently because I'm not going bare. I'm not doing it. I don't want to look like a 12-year-old. And I read recently, this is a true story. You know why pubic hair is there? So that when you have really great sex, because usually, hopefully it's that is to cushion, seriously, to keep the man from breaking the woman's pelvic bone. So see, all you men out there that want that shit, you could break your woman's pelvic bone. Now, how would you feel? You got to go in the hospital and go, "What's she in there for?" You have cancer? Well, no, broke her pelvic.
That I never knew that. I thought it was to keep bed bugs out.
Well, that's an old wives' tale. Oh, look at this guy. Who says comedy is
Rick
pretty?
Hurst. Who says comedy isn't pretty?
Yay!
Okay.
That's right. Because that was back to that point that I was going to make. If you are, let's just say, an attractive female, and Felicia will certainly, Anne that was on last week, my very good friend, if you are pretty and you know that, you better damn well be funny.
Oh, yeah.
You better be hilarious, because you want every woman in the audience to want to be your best friend, and you want every man to want to have sex with you.
Yep.
But not have a girlfriend.
That is absolutely the truth.
Yeah, that is the integration of those two.
But Diana, you truly are, and you were. I mean, I did a little bit, and I headlined, but you truly have been doing it, and you were the first, and I think to this day, the only woman who's been able to transcend that, and to be beautiful, and to be sexy, and to be strong before anybody else. I mean, I know there was women out there that have done it, they've made it, but you definitely. As a matter of fact, we have a quick clip of you. Stay there. Hold on. We have I don't know where it's from, but wait.
Our next performer, an actress and a successful author. She tours with her own one-woman show called Female, Fertile and Frustrated. Let's hear it for the very funny Diana Jordan.
Thank you. Tracy Ullman, my idol. How about another hand for Tracy? Is she the best? Great to be here in Aspen. I'm a little upset. I recently hit the big 4-0. Thank you very much. Thank you, yeah. Now I'm getting ready for the really big O. Menopause, right? And I got to thinking about that word, menopause. And I thought, how come everything painful to women seems to begin with the male gender? You ever notice that? Think about it. Menstruation. Hysterectomy. Gynecology. Mental illness. So we give them herpes. Hey! So I just hit 40. I'm 40 years old, never been married. Been engaged 6 times. I've had 6 fiancés. I think I just like the word fiancé because it sounds so much like finance me. I hate getting older, though. I am not having fun being 40. You know what I mean? And the first thing that goes on women is the boobs, right? That's the first thing. I remember when my boobs, I'm telling you, oh, my God, you could serve dinner off them. You know what I mean? Now I lay down, my nipples look like Marty Feldman's eyes. Hey. There's nothing under my arm you need to be concerned about. You know, I love talking about how different men and women are. And we are different. Men are very visual. They're turned on by things they see. Women are very auditory. We're turned on by things we hear. For example, a man sees a woman in a bathing suit, turns him on, right? A woman sees a man in a bathing suit, does not turn her on, unless she hears he has money. Thank you very much. You've been a lot of fun. Thank you.
I love it.
I forgot that.
Come on.
Hears he has money. That's a good joke.
It's really funny.
Huh?
Yeah. I mean, first of all, you are beautiful. Then you have stopped. I mean, everything has stopped in time,
You know what?
girl. I
People
don't know
say
what you're
that,
talking
and
about.
here's the only thing I can figure out is as I got older, I grew into my face. My face was all what you saw how round my face was there.
No,
it's a little heavier in that. I mean, you know, that was a little while ago. And but as I got older, my face shape changed.
Yeah.
And then I decided, I remember the day I said, I'm not going to do the big hair. I'm going to try to just blow my hair out straight and I'm going to see what happens. And I went, oh my God, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, your hair looks great. Oh,
yeah, this is like my hair. Oh,
hair. We have to drink.
Hair. Give me a land with hair.
Diana, as long as I know you, I'm not sure if I know how you got into stand-up or when. Like, what age and when did you get into it? I know it's a long time.
A word. Of course, I was a fetus, and you were an embryo.
Yes.
Because I started before you. I a lot of people don't know this, but I started out, I grew up in Oklahoma, and I was a country western singer. Honest God, country western singer, and then I went in pop, and I don't know, hold on a minute. My selfie light went on. I have bought so much shit for this, for these things, that I'm using every bit of it. This makes me look at me. Hold on, wait a minute. How about I just hold it like that? Okay.
Wow, what is that?
Oh, you put this on your phone.
Really?
Yeah, you clip it on your phone, so you've got like a ring light on your phone.
Oh, cool.
Just put in clip light cell phone. Lisa Renning uses it. So
very nice.
I figure if that bitch can use it, I can use it. So anyway.
But you were a singer first, and then you were funny.
I was a singer, and I was always I tried to be funny during this, and try is the operative word. And I remember I had gone from Oklahoma actually to Las Vegas. And it was seriously one of those things, small town girl. And I said, I'm going to go to Vegas, baby, and I'm going to be a star. And it's back to that book, The Secret. I need to read that again because and I was so into it. And every time I do it, it works.
If you put it out there. If you put it out there, it happens.
Out there. And in fact, I got to tell you this, the first job I got, I hadn't been there that long. And I was standing at a bus stop because I had a car, but I was just standing at a bus stop and there was a newspaper. This sounds like bullshit, but it's not, it's true. And there was a newspaper. And so I picked up this newspaper and I looked at the classifieds and I thought, I'll see if anybody's putting an ad for a girl singer. Because maybe they would, I don't know. I don't know, right? So unbelievably, there is an ad for a girl singer. Now in Oklahoma, that would be girl singer, S-I-N. And we don't have to pretend that I don't have a voice that anybody thinks can sing. When I sing, I hit a register that my voice is pure, it's great, or I can sound like Janis Joplin, I sound like different people. I don't sound like I talk. Hold on a minute. Listen, you
sing. You have to sing for us. Now you need to sing.
What?
You have to sing. You have to sing. You have to hit at least one note. They want to hear you.
Let's see. So let's see. Okay, I'll sing. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all have Porsches. I must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime. No help from my cheap ass friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Tesla? Thank you very much. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Anyway, and the thing is that thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So you got the singing job. Okay.
I called the guy and he goes, oh no, the job's been filled. The job's been filled. I keep calling back. He goes, the job's been filled. And I had a little cassette player with a music track on it. And I said, just let me come over. Just, because when you're young, you just got the balls, I go, just let me come over. Let me come over. So I go in there and I got long blonde hair. I got big boobs. I walk in there and the agent goes, right? And I slapped that tape recorder down and I turned it on and I started singing. He fired the girl that they had and hired me, and that started my career singing in Las Vegas, which led to agents coming to see me that said, you need to go to California. Forget about the singing. You need to be a comedian.
Wow, I never knew that. I knew you sang, but I did not know that you went to Las Vegas first and then became a comic.
And then when I came to here, I got in a comedy class because remember Shecky Green?
Yeah.
Of
Of course.
And I had talked to him when I was living in Vegas because he sang and he was funny. I said, what can I do? I want to sing and I want to be funny. And he said, go to LA. I'm going to call Harvey Limback.
I did Harvey
back then, $450 a month, Harvey Limback. My car was repossessed. You can ask my sister to pay for those classes. But who did I meet in that class that had a lot of hair?
Robin Williams, probably.
A lot of hair.
Hair, honey.
Hair today, on tomorrow.
He was great. I took some classes for a couple of years from him. He was great. And then eventually Paul took it over, Paul Ryan. But Paul Ryan.
Years ago.
I had a feeling. I know, sad.
I loved it because he also, in the, like 10 years ago and stuff ago, when I would get a comedic audition,
right?
I hired him to coach me. Yeah, to coach me.
He was the best.
He was the best. And
I know. So you went to
that class was John Ritter. Remember the master class? John Ritter, Laverne and Shirley, Robin.
And you were in that class. That's amazing.
It just makes me cry because that kind of, it was like being in the original, probably like Saturday Night Live.
Absolutely.
Of those days. And you would, everybody goes, well, what was Robin like? And the thing is that when you watched him, we all sat there and would go, if he doesn't make it, we're screwed, right? Because he was, even then, he was, he was just.
I can only imagine. One of the first jobs I ever had was opening for him at Zoo.
San Francisco?
No, this Zoo City in San Francisco.
That's a tough one, girl.
I mean, I was just an opening act, so
I don't care. That's a tough room. They want you, because they are used to the San Francisco type.
Well, they were nice. I was just an opening MC, so I didn't have any. But Robin Williams, and he was sweet.
And I'm sure
when you started out, what women were there? Who was already?
The upper echelon of me would have been Elaine Boozler.
Rita Rudner.
Carrie Snow.
Okay.
God bless her. She's doing good.
That's great.
Judy Tenuta.
Oh my God.
But in Vegas, believe it or not, I mean, you remember this. I mean, here's what, I have female comedians come up to me and go, you were my inspiration. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And they go, no, you were. I saw you. I wanted to be you. And I thought, when we started, and me before you, of course, was, because you're younger, it was Joan Rivers and Bold and Beautiful. I was in that issue, Bold and Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Funny story. Somebody just brought that up.
Yeah, it was Terry. And even, seriously, it was like before that. I mean, Paula Poundstone may have been starting around the same time, but you really...
Well,
I mean, for you to come,
I have to tell you, I did not like Paula Poundstone, and I did not like Ellen DeGeneres. They were mean to me, and honestly, I remember people that were mean to me when I first started out, and there was only a few people. To this day, You want to be my Facebook friend? Oh, what?
Yeah. Yeah, that's so funny. It's so funny that you say that because, you know, Ellen DeGeneres is from New Orleans. And when I had a comedy act, when I was in Harvey's class, I had a comedy act with this guy named Kenny Ellis, who's still around. And, well, not as a comic, but he's a cantor. He still does some comedy and some acting. And we saw Ellen perform in a little dive club in New Orleans, and she was not nice. She was great. She was great on stage. I mean, she did her telephone call to God. She was great. But
it was not. So whatever is going on with her now, I'm like, okay, karma, because, you know,
right.
You have to support your other, you know.
Well, the women, you know, well, my father always said something to me, be nice to the people on the way up because you meet the same people on the way down. So, you know, and she's a very wealthy woman, but, you know, I love helping people. You know that. That's just who I am. I love it. I don't care what I get out of it. I don't care. I don't want anything out of it. I just, sometimes I look at
you
I feel like people should be together. You know, I'm like, maybe if you two get together, it'll work out. So that's always been my thing. And that's why I think we need to do the comedy, you know, the pajama party again.
I almost came on in pajamas tonight, just like a tribute to F. So
well, we'll do it the next time. We'll do it the next time. For real.
You know that Netflix special about him where there's a guy and he's an actor. He plays him part of the time. Yeah. And then it goes into clips and different things. It's really good, Rhonda.
You talking about Hefner?
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard it's really good. I haven't seen it. I need to watch
it. It's so good. It's like 10 episodes. I hope they're gonna did he die at the end of it? I don't think.
You know what, Diana? You know what? As much as we went back and forth about Playboy, aren't you kind of glad that you did something that it's gone now? I mean, for the most part. I mean, it's around, but not like it was back in the day. And I'm so glad that I did it. I wouldn't at the time. I was like, oh, will it hurt me? Will it?
Yeah, I think people have to realize that. You and I both, because we were career women. All right. We weren't, you know, somebody having an affair with a rich guy that says, okay, hey, baby, I'm going to get you Playboy and, you know, you're going to be a star and all that. Oh, look how good my lips look. Those are my real lips. And my lips came out. I don't know what happened.
No, you look gorgeous. All these people are saying how gorgeous. All right, so I need to ask you another question. I know you've been doing these speeches around the country. Tell us about that, because I mean, I know right now it's different with COVID, but this empowering speech, it is really hard to get on the speaker circuit. I started getting asked to speak as an entrepreneur, and I did a lot of things around town.
You are a natural born at this time.
No. Because you know what, Diana, I have absolutely no attention span to write a speech. So every time I would get up, it's something different. I have no discipline.
Right? So is mine. So is mine. Because that's our training. That's our training. So I just made myself like bullet points. And then here's the way I explain it. I get up to give a motivational speech and I go, now, if I jump around, I want everybody to understand that I have ADD. My sister has ADHD and my brother has ASS. So kind of runs in the thing. And I will start one subject and then all of a sudden, you know, because I have such a life like you, I mean, we have lived a life.
Yeah, we have. Yes,
we lived a lot of lives. So when you're over here, like giving a speech, I finally just gave up and said, just give in and just be your authentic self.
Yes.
And I remember once I was talking to a therapist. Okay, my therapist. And I said, what does it mean when people say, you know, be your authentic self, be your authentic self? I don't understand that. And she said, the reason you don't understand it is because you are your authentic self.
Yeah.
And you know what? You are what, and I am not ass kissing my friends because I have no reason to. Of the few people that I know that is their authentic self.
Oh, thank you.
You are you. even when you did the Up All Night, and it's a character, it's a thing,
Right.
it's, you know, it's a deal, it's an acting thing. You know, you're not a bimbo, you're not sleeping with everybody in Hollywood, you're not doing, but you did that character, you did it, but you. And when I watched you for the first time on the Home Shopping Channel, I have to tell you, I almost started crying because I go, you know, she's so, I want to buy everything, you know. And this is one of the things like I talk about. If you believe what you are saying and you can back up what you are saying with who you are, you know, then you are your authentic self. So many people go around and they want to be, they think they want to be this person because they want to be liked, or they want to be this, or they want to be that.
Right.
And I just read an article yesterday about being happy and the pursuit of happiness. And it said, if you find pleasure in what you do, you will be happy. And I went, ooh, wow, okay. Am I? So then I started taking it a step further and going, am I doing enough that I'm happy that's bringing me, because pleasure doesn't bring you happiness.
Oh, no.
Come on. The minute we get Playboy and you're there and you're going, I'm never going to forget this. This is a great moment. You know, you get home, get out of the car, and your boyfriend or whoever goes, what's for dinner? You're like, oh, okay. Yeah, and it's over. You forget it. These moments are fleeting. So pleasure is not the answer. It's finding the happiness in the pleasure. And anyway, after I went through breast cancer, and and they look great. They do look great. Should I show them more? Yeah. Look.
Oh my God, they look better than ever.
Look at this. I wanted to go bigger, and I said, you know, when I fly, I want to be the flotation device, and I am. And I make a lot of money with the airlines. So, but that was a shock after, of course, Playboy. It's like, but I was never one of those people, and I know you're not either. I remember I had this one doctor I went to see who was talking about doing my mastectomy, and she said, you know, this won't make you any less of a woman. And I said, why would I even think that? You know, I mean, the doctor. So it's like, next doctor. So it was like, what the hell is she talking about?
I've heard that
by my breast. You know.
Yeah, I've heard that though from a lot of different doctors, and I don't get it either. Like, I don't get it either. Like, it doesn't. That doesn't change who you are at all as a woman.
And I know that you have bras, which, by the way, you have sent me none. That are, because after you have a mastectomy, there's a special bras that wear that are you need, that are comfortable, no underwires, that are, you know. And when I saw that, I was really, really comedy's the woman's special friend when they have beautiful hair. He's trying to get us drunk. All right, you're almost there, dude.
Diana, I can't believe that you went through that, and I'm so happy you're good, because you're really,
10 years cancer free.
But you're really a young woman.
A new toy. Yep. Yeah, and you know, I really appreciate what you do in with women when they come out of that, because they don't know, and they don't know, well, can I find a bra? Can I find lingerie? Am I ever going to feel sexy again? Am I ever, if my husband, if my boyfriend, is anybody? And, you know, I want to say to all you women, absolutely, yes, you can. And women that, I've spoken to so many groups of women that are they go, oh, I don't want to have a reconstruction. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, for God's sakes, do it. It's free. Do it. Do it.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and do it. And you won't, you really won't believe how much better it will make you feel about yourself. You think it won't, but it will. And I want to see you do that and make that step to do that. And then back to wearing, beautiful lingerie and things like that. Your breasts do not define
No.
who you are. Cancer does not define you. You are way more.
So Diana, I love you sharing this. I love you sharing this. We're gonna play this segment over a lot because obviously that's a big part of my life in the intimate apparel business. It didn't start off to be that way, but it is. So you don't even know how many
it's prevalent now, Rhonda.
Oh, it's so prevalent. And
out of 8 women. I'm sure you men out there. I'm sorry.
Yes.
We went from to, but this is life. This is our environment, which we've ruined. We've ruined the food. We've ruined, so many things that are causing cancer that people don't realize. And to do anything for women that is in a positive note for that, because it's
because there's so many young women are getting breast cancer earlier, and yet they don't want to test. Insurance companies don't want to pay till later. Let me ask you, so when you make your speeches, do you talk about dealing with breast cancer and going, you do?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not it depends on what they're hiring me for. A lot of times I talk about humor in the workplace, how to find humor. It's all based in laughter and laughing and finding humor in the workplace and the healing power of laughter. And then I do a lot of just breast cancer events. But usually I always mention, because it's always in my intro, that I am a survivor. And of course, I will always wear now, and they look at me and they're like, and I like that because they look at me and they go, wow, she had breast cancer. That's her reconstruction. Hell, I want that. And so I feel it's kind of my duty,
It is your duty. And Diana, we're going to send you a whole goodie package. I do that for all my female guests. So you're going to get all kinds of like fun bras. Marie will get your address and all that. But someone just asked, are you working? Are you speaking? Are you doing anything right now at the moment with COVID?
I am drinking at 6 o'clock.
Hi.
Because my hair hurts. Yes, I have hair. What? Oh, we missed that.
That was funny. Something about traveling with your hair.
Yeah. My hair's in the bathroom. I have hair.
Are you traveling, staying up all night? Oh, wow.
Jason is drunk. Is what he's trying to do. Oh, and I mentioned the time, and then I will get back to that. When you and I went to do a thing it was for Playboy, but we were just going to speak, which I don't know why they wanted us to do that. We were in Florida, and we lived in LA. And we were at this gorgeous hotel, and I remember we got in this gourmet restaurant, and we're sitting there, and I said, could you bring us your wine list? And you go, Diane, I can't even afford a glass of wine right now. And I got a wine list, and this is true, folks. And I said, now it's reversed. And I said, no, bring us the wine list. He brings us the wine list. So, and you go, what are we doing? And I go, Alex, take the count. And you go, what does that mean? Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
And I said, okay, we're going to have this like poulet foussé, and you bring this beautiful bottle of wine, and you're like sitting there going, I'm telling you, I can't pay for this. If they put this on my room, I can't. I go, I'm going to teach you. I said this to you. I'm going to teach you how to use an expense account and get food and drink everything you want. You go, This is the best trip I've ever had.
I remember that. I remember
We had the best wine. And
I don't remember. Where were we in Florida? That part I don't remember.
we were in Florida. It seems to me it was Florida. I just know it was.
I probably have it in my calendar from back then. Diana, I have to go on HSN like in 10 minutes. So I have to sign off. But we're going to play this another time. And then I would love you to come back another time because I want to have an all-female.
So much we haven't even got.
Well, no, I want to have an all-female show. And I think that would be really cool. Not comics, just mix it up.
Okay.
But I know I'm actually on HSN selling bras, which I actually say Prosthesis works for. So
I love this.
I know.
I
know. So I have to work. I have to pay.
Is that Jane Seymour without good lighting? No, I'm sorry.
No, she's actually a host named Colleen Lopez on HSN.
Oh, Colleen. Yeah. I've seen her. Yeah. I like her.
You look gorgeous.
Yes, thank you. So do you. And please continue your good work with talking about,
You continue your good work, what you're doing. And Diana, you need to come back because you know everybody. And I want you to talk more even just about everything that you're doing.
Oh, yes. We didn't even talk about all my fabulous credits that I've made.
Yeah, I know. We will talk more about your credits. There's so many credits. All I know is that
it's a whole episode.
It's a whole episode.
Hold on. One last thing.
TV shows she has starred in. She has starred in movies. She has headlined Las Vegas. Oh, no.
Here's my daughter.
Talk about hair.
This is Miss Gidget.
What's her name?
That same fluffy bed that you have. Oh, yes. That she loves it.
Oh, my gosh. I got 3 of my 5 there. Oh, my gosh. It's so
bad. I go, where are you? At the bottom of it, I can't even find her.
She's so cute. Oh, my gosh. She's so cute. I can't handle it. She doesn't even look real.
I know.
She's not a chihuahua. She's not like my dogs.
Oh, no. She's a high maintenance dog. Nice part. And I hope to do it again. We will
give you an official introduction with all 3 pages of all of your credits. While you were gone, I was telling them other things you did. But you are comics.
If they don't like me by now, hey.
They know you. You are a comics comic. You are beloved and one of the originals in a good way. We love you.
Hey, I love you. And I said hi to Joan for you. And I sent you a fun picture with me and Barbie Benton.
And yeah, I'm telling you, hanging out with the Chickles, hanging out with all those playmates.
Yeah. Who aged better? Me and Barbie Benton.
And Suzanne, all of you got friendly with Suzanne. We got to get Suzanne on the show.
Yeah,
Suzanne.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe she will, maybe she won't. Who knows? She knows Gidget.
Yes, she does.
She does. Thank you, everybody. Thanks.
Love you. Love you, gorgeous. Great, good health. I'll talk to you soon. Diana Jordan, we will read all of her credits. I feel a little bad because we just kind of jumped up on her. And you can just go Google Diana Jordan and your mouth will drop open when you see all of her credits. But we're going to run her again. And how about, Diana Jordan is one of the funniest people on the planet by Oprah Winfrey. Really, do you need to say more when Oprah Winfrey says you're one of the funniest people on the planet? And I mean, the fact that she was writing and doing this before anybody else when she started stand-up, there was very few women in comedy certainly, and there was no one who looked like Diana. She's gorgeous and she's more beautiful. Man, I'm telling you, I want whatever she's drinking or eating, I want it. But anyway, I want to thank you all for joining our pre-party. Come back to us this Saturday night at 9 p.m., the same place, same time. We will have Jason Stewart on. We will probably run Diana Jordan's clip again, if not this week, another week, where we can make sure we get it all in. And if you go to hsn.com, I will be joining you shortly live there with Colleen Lopez because I have a cute little leopard bra for sale. And in the meantime, go to www.rhondashearsocialhour.com. Check that out. Go to Rhonda Shear TV on YouTube. Please subscribe to that channel and tell all of your friends. And love you. Love and sizzle kisses. Thank you for coming to the pre-party.